that's after Pensacola. Buck Rovey and Bruiser Brody, who I met in Georgia, they went to San Antonio. And they called me when I was down in Pensacola and like, hey, we got a great spot for you here in San Antonio. So that's when I made the move to San Antonio, and that's where I became Hacksaw. So out of 36 years, probably 33 I've been Hacksaw.
And I believe you mentioned last night on your comedy show, was it Brody that told you
to carry the 2x4? Yeah, because back in the old days it was a much rougher business. Just getting back and forth to the ring was very dangerous if you were a bad guy. That people spit at you and punch you and kick at you. Some guys got cut, some guys got maced. So it was a tough business. So I was sitting in the back all covered with bruises and loogies, and Brody came in. He says, Duggan, if you carry something to the ring, carry something you can use. Forget those feathered boas and sequin robes. And I looked down, there was a piece of wood. I picked that up, and I've been carrying it ever since.
So I assume you were friends with Brody?
I got along good with Brody. I wouldn't say we were close friends or anything, but he was a more established big-name star, and I was a jabroni young guy coming in. But he gave me my first break, and first time I ever wrestled main event was with Brody, and that opened up the door. The whole Hacksaw thing started with Bruiser.
What do you think about what happened to him and that the murderer completely got away with it?
Yeah, that was one of the horror stories in wrestling for Brody to get stabbed to death in Puerto Rico. There's 10 different stories that come out of that, what happened. But bottom line is nobody should lose their life over wrestling, and it was a shame for a great talent like that to be killed in the dressing room.
Did you hear anything that the company owed him money at the time?
Like I said, there's 10 different rumors, and Brody also was an intimidating guy. He was a big man, and he'd have that chain with him, and he was loud and boisterous. So, some people say, well, the other guy had to have a knife to protect himself. So there's two stories. Bottom line, that no one should lose their life over wrestling.